So hello and welcome to the first setup video for my megaforce rewrite, which is basically just setting up things from before Power Rangers Megaforce rewritten that are also kind of rewritten, but not really. Alright, so this is the Wild Force and Ninja Storm team up. So we start out with the Ninja Rangers in their base, and they're like doing some training, I guess. And then basically they get an alert that these new monsters are attacking, and they are using the Mutorg costumes from the Time Force and Wild Force crossover, because the Time Force and Wild Force crossover uses different suits in my version. See my Megaforce introduction video. So they see those and they have to go fight them, and they get their asses handed to them, and they're defeated. And then the Power Rangers Wild Force show up, and they defeat the Mutorgs. And but instead of just going on and with their day and being good guys or whatever, they also defeat the Power Rangers Ninja Storm. And they're like, and I have an image for this right here. And so they're all like, what? Who are these guys? And then Eric is like, we're the Power Rangers Wild Force, and we serve Lothar and Lothar alone. And the Rangers are all confused, and then they go and fight even more. So like this, there's what the Mutorgs look like. So then they have to go. So then after the Rangers get defeated, they go back to base and talk to like Cam, and they're like, wait, so these guys are past Rangers? And they're like, he's like, yeah, but they lost their powers, so Luthor must have made the Mutorgs as a distraction, so they would need their powers back. Also, the Mutorgs aren't called the Mutorgs in this, I forgot to say. They're called the Wild Ninjas, Wild Ninja Orgs, or Org Ninjas, Ninja Orgs. Alright. So he's like, Luthor must have created those so he could trick the Rangers with new powers that control them. Sort of like in when the Ninja Rangers returned during the Dino Thunder crossover, but they were evil. But instead he's doing this with the Wild Force Rangers. So, but then the Wild Force Rangers attack them directly in their base. So they get defeated again, but they're able to defeat Eric somehow. And basically he demorphs and remembers that Luthor is evil, and realizes Luthor is evil because he's no longer morphed. And then we cut to Luthor's base, where the Wild Force Rangers are. Sorry for the bad image. I forgot to grab a Wild Force, a Luthor base image before making this, and it's too late to do that now. I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry about that. I am back, and so basically, Luthor is commanding them like, how did you let the Ninja Storm Rangers get the Red Run? And they're all like, sorry, my master. Go get him back. We need him. And they're like, we can do you one better and get the Lunar Ranger, who I also don't have an image for. So, yeah, they go and get the Lunar Ranger, and they make him use the Morpher and stuff megaforce, and then he's now one of them. So then, and that's where part 1 would end, with them getting the Lunar Ranger. Yeah. And then part 2 opens with Cam finishing engineering a power morpher for Eric that isn't making him evil. So they all morph. So then all 7 of them morph and have to fight the Lunar Ranger and the rest of the Wild Force team. And they're able to just overcome a little bit and get everyone but the Lunar Ranger on their side. So they go, and then Luthor sends the Mutorgs again, or not the Mutorgs, the Ninja Orgs again, so they have to fight them. And during the battle, one of the Mutorgs throws the Lunar Ranger out of his way, causing him to demorph. So now Cam goes back, and then does the same thing and makes new morphers for them. And then they all morph, and they do the roll call thing. And it's like, Ninja Storm Red, Wild Force Red, Ninja Storm Yellow, Wild Force Yellow, Ninja Storm Blue, Ninja Storm Black, and Wild Force, not Ninja Storm Blue, Wild Force Blue. And then, like, everything else. They do the entire roll call. It'd be too long to do. But, yeah, they roll call, and then they all fight, defeat Luthor, and everything goes happily ever after until the next episode of Ninja Storm, where another monster attacks. So, that's that. If you have any ideas for future crossovers that could cause good ideas for like crossovers between like for the Mystic Force SPD one and Mystic Force Overdrive one and all that, please let me know in the comments if I even have comments on this video. But you know, YouTube's probably gonna be a piece of shit and make this video for kids.